Bibiara Kwaba Shonko and Fambra Showdown Media so Ewo Kumasi Online TV, Friends of Ken TV, and Afi so Thick TV. Now watching for Asanso Babet so ye midi dise nedeno e idea will be biara huye na ya se we jamaji meja de yesha se da no ene Monday so e idea ye to so de kwaso wo man Ghana matena fidie manum se me ba be pense ni nyine mo na matutu jane bi nso e de amano wona wo sefata se metu jane bi e de ma wo mehwe ye baba say unya subscribe ya be subscribe to the channel de ama me na wa share video ama onu e be ono so wa share e de ama obi fufo na se de dane de nyina no menemo a edi juma no adwenchire biara wo bia no wonso wo de wadwenchire e be fa comment section na se e de ama me ba cho wo sha wo no aka chom so ba ne de wonsuro hwio na ya se wa wagide adwa se de de agya no wo toma ne ka wo bia nkasa na busia ene de no bepie mo man Ghana ne ma bebre na e na e trend na de di kan pa eye chairman WONTUMI ya no akwa mu e wo CID fo akache na ne lawyer eye Andi Apia Kubi e hwe nim sanka attorney general ne eja police fo mpelifo beti ase na nka nyame ya doma echi na mbom no wo ba bepie mu e wo CID fo akache de hwo no attorney general e de ba bonte sese chairman WONTUMI ama mepie mu e wo hono mende ne de na jese abola fo police fo ne soja fo ankasa e de be ma wo ba be kukuru no e de aba bepie e de na wunnim de nam so ma chairman WONTUMI wakwa akopie mu e wo CID fo akaje ajebre na membodi nyina mu enhwemu emfa mamu yeti kroma yenka bi nhwemu e na chairman WONTUMI be yi gold ni ade e de gold table so e kire se ba no eyi gold e ba ni sika kwakwa wo no chairman WONTUMI e ya ade wo bi ye papa that time na NPP amanyoko wo so na bebi abefa bia nsema Ghana fo nyina kan se NPP amanyoko na etu galamse ye wo mo se ye nhwe wo mo aso ene se ye nsase no nti yesere wo mo ye papa so wo mo ye bi mfamfa when the demonstration upon demonstration ye bo hu dede na wo bi anya ready so wo betie ye nti that time a chairman WONTUMI hwe be yi gold ni ade so de to the table so na ye ade je se ndisi amanyoko no wo mata mi kuchu a wo mo hwe ndisi abamba ya ena fight against galamse no e beto abonten se e ade je se chairman WONTUMI the mining site a ye friend akonta mining e ade a wo mo ye involved in illegal mining ene de ekeka woni ade enam so ema yokofo wo mo be grabi ni se twe ni nyina no so na sika bia yesi afa ne nsase ne ade chairman WONTUMI betietie mu be hwuye na ade me ye Ghana ni bio ma na Ghana fo mu soli o ene ndisi fo ye mi se eyemunti ena John Dramani Mahama eye mi se in fact ebra ye chairman WONTUMI no afon ase wana ya sa bepa ho eno mu no ena Attorney General de beto Ghana fo nyina nim se ade investigations kwosho ne ade na no last Saturday and Attorney General de Babonti anu wo kire se nhwehwemu anu wo moye no efiasa na abrewe yi puma kwemu a chairman WONTUMI ni nkrofo nsia just wo nyina ne ka ho no e wo so mo be pie mu e wo CID office ya toto wo ma no ne ye hwe na dey se prosecution e be sha prosecution a sha se nti na amene mo kase sabre kura buhua yegusu a ye twetwe nkomo e chairman WONTUMI is still in the premises of CID a mesha mo bo se enta se sorry jumedie ni so no na de atofo mefiri ho no nyina no bede ni nyina no aso mo se showdown jumedie saso na last week one of the trending stories papa de ba kwa na trendy ye papa ni nyina no ya branch ya friend koka wono so ekotena eye movement TV edidi honorable Kennedy akompre ko hine Japan na tem ekeka ensem bia jesebusua ensem fatani ade nyina no abranche ne na ye hwe ni masanka na wotwe yesim obeba abonten na waba patron so this time the abrante na ma batwo ebusua chese Texas bi abrante ya chro no meto me bo mekom emre ko nanim no mekenkan ni nyina ama mu nyina no maso atumi atibi eyade a prophet El Bernard so ebusua enkom sha chese ehome ankasa eno de beto mountain be 3 months ni anu okase akompre ku Kennedy ohine Japan ena sabre twedi aponyagopo we yi ni se wombra na ombeje wo man Ghana chese ne ma pa chese woni mu no wombra meye na chese sa ne ma ni nyina no entumi embo no man Ghana emfa ne ntuma pemfra ebre chese prophet El Bernard nkom hye we baye amafu bebre na keka nsambim ebi kura che say ya dia prophet Bernard wakwa akwaji sika free akompre ko hene Japan ho no minti no wo hye nkom Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia campaign so ba bontin ye be fire na so enne de ye busu amene mo ka say prophet Bernard wasaso agina ne naso dwutwe say asema wo kan emre bi etwem no enye nne ene wo ba behu ohun ni 2015 asa 2015 ena twedi aponya akopon dan ne di ehye ne say ya dia je se nipa wo beba be ye mampani e wo man Ghana eya kompre ko hine Japan na ye nyina so ye nim sasa 2015 na Kennedy onyan decide kura na say nya kura nkrose na adwem say obeso obeye mampani that time no era na hit ni wo ma je so no Kennedy nani abedi a na ebuhwa nya yampia ketwa no ototo a yampia left right front and center no ontu obi a case e wo krom hanim say but this time the prophet Bernard say enkom charges the trading aponya kopon de man no from 2015 and wo kan ye and 2016 nso sa be shenkom 2024 be shenkom and 2025 nso wasa so ba be shenkom wase ya de aje say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ne nkrofo ne bi ahyase a wo mo frefre no amanfo ahyase aje so wo ne na etwehwe nkomo ne ade ende wo bo kodwo opon kromadi obo gidion bra kudi ne ade say sa nkrofo nyina no wo mo ba be hu ne ma waka kire wo mo place 2026 election a NPP amanyoko ne ba be kono nipa chese wieye bre nyagopo weji ne se wo meje o man Ghana nsi ho eya kompre ko hine Japan na according to say na prophet Bernard ne ni abedi a wo kasal kamia kwa akoye se chema wontumi ni media station a chese wo nkramantam no wo mo tena ase a wo mo twetwe nkomodi nkomo na wo mo de nsem bi ba abonte se prophet Bernard a shase a wo frefra manfo se wo mo mbra no wo mo be join ne eye Kennedy akompre ko hine Japan team no said ye be ya wo mo be twi vote di ama Kennedy na enkom charges wo de baye no sankom hye ne di mum sa so enoto anensem so kura ka se ono no de nyankopon wadan ne di a kire na se suma nyankopon wasoma no no enye fiasa no wo ba betwi phone no de aba be fro bi se obi mra no be join ne ye Kennedy team na se bibi de o se sa adaje no ya de a woni na after process ankrofo na mabubo wo mu di gidi obra ko kodwo pon kroma no na o mu keka no ye nkrofo aje so ono ne ye wo mu spiritual father aha nti sa nkrofo no mu spiritual father the prophet Bernard na ono enkwa watwehwe a woni wo mu di ye fa compare ko hire Japan ho ka kire o say Kennedy is the chosen one since then on free obia o ma wa send the message ni ade nyina no ya de just on reply you obia until said the amafo ekeka say na wo no prophet Bernard na ma just wo frefra amafo so mo mejo ni Kennedy team said the be ya Kennedy ni team na ebedi mu no wo so ono ni nyankopon wa wo som no ni nyankopon wa ya nada ni de nyina no wo kan sam e de chere no twedi apo nyankopon wo som no just won ka asament ho nom ensa so ndane na no de biara de nto no prophet Bernard de busua wo so onim de wehu and onim de wate just a video no in fact you would enjoy it and I really love the way your prophet Bernard still stood on his ground to say akompre ko wo hene Japan and nyame ya duma NPP amanyoko no wo mo abatu ebekọ so on the 31st of January 2026 akompre ko hene Japan and na ebedi enko ni video no ho no mebusua mehye so obeka me ho ne yakọ na yakọ akotie prophet Bernard Nensem no emra sisia.
I've spoken with some of the guys came around, and these were NPP guys, and they were worried, and they said, "Papa, you said we will not win," and I said, "Yes, that is what I've seen. You will not win." And they said what they have seen. So I said, "Media, what I can do is to help you. Even though we are not done with the 2024 election, what I can do to help you is that go and look for Honorable Kennedy Japan. We are not done with 2024. I'm telling you, you have lost. Go and look for Honorable Kennedy Japan and go and be in his camp, because he'll come and lead your party in your less primaries." And I told them, and they left. Some of the guys, some of them were even following some. I told them, then we're done with that chapter. So what am I respond today? I saw a video, and a prophet was being interviewed, and the prophet was talking about camp. But it's not a prophetic debate. It's not a prophetic competition. I don't belong to any camp. So for him to say that Prophet Victor Kusi is in their camp, Prophet Isaac Anto is in their camp, Prophet Joshua J is in their camp, it means nothing to me. It's not about camp. It is what I have heard, what I have seen. Everyone can gather and everyone can say what they have seen. I don't have a problem with it. So don't let it be like it's a camp or it's a competition. There's no competition. I'm telling you what I have seen. And all of them have the right to say what they have seen. I don't prophesy to force people because I'm so sure of what I see and what I hear to come and convince you. Then in the interview, the guy was saying something like, after I prophesy, I've called MPs. Now let them listen today. You will see everything I say. I don't talk about the other camp because it's not important to me. It's not what I'm looking at. More than 15 members of parliament in the other camp who have come to look for me. I did not go look for them. Listen to me very well. Who have come to look for me, sat down with me to find out from me what I have seen about their prime. And these are 15 of them who are for the other camp, and they are campaigning for the other camp. They came to me, one in different time. Prophet, this is what you have seen. And I told them, you can find out from the 15 of them that since they left wherever we met, one after the other, what they have taken phone to call anybody. I don't have the strength to call people. All of them, and I'm talking NPP MPs, who met me at different times, and we had conversation, political conversations. When we were done with our meetings, ask all of them, very close to the other camp, ask them if I have called them. Listen to me. I believe in the anointing God has given me, that I don't need to call anybody. I don't do that. I don't want to mention names at this stage. I have not called any of them. And I dared them. I have not. So to say I am calling the members of parliament in NPP on the other camp, telling them they should move, I don't have the strength. What I have seen is so strong that I don't need to tell you to move. Yes. Be at wherever you are and see what happens. Listen to what I'm telling you. I am not like some of the prophets in town. I'm the kind who prophesy to you, and I can tell you, you can believe it. You can't believe it. Give me time. I don't have time to come and convince you. I don't have those kind of time. It's not my ministry. My ministry is to tell you what I have seen and leave the rest to you. Are you with me? Are you with me? So tell them that I said, if any of the MPs came to tell them, I don't know the guy's name at Movement TV, is it Kweku or Kwame, something. If they came to tell you, then they have lied to you. Tell them that when we met and were done with our meeting, even WhatsApp message they sent me, what they have responded to, I don't have the time. I'm too busy. I speak the mind of God, I leave it. And I'm telling you today as a church that the vision I have seen, the vision I saw in 2015, 2021, 2024, 2025 to today, the vision I've seen says that Honorable Kennedy AGYAPONG has won, not will win.
Prophet El Bernard ena yakwa kotie na bani nti wutie said ye wo kasa na just one on one mefre wo bi enfri Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia camp say nipa no embe join na say bibi da bi onim de twedi ampo Nyankopon waka kire no na de Nyankopon so waka kire na no an wode atodwa say e yade e chese akompre ko Kennedy wo hene Japan ena ebewi ni NPP amanyoko no wo mo Flagbearer raise anyame yadoma e ba be koso no na me sha ase no me ka kire say last week ena koka na movement TV toto ayampie didi akompre ko hene Japan attempts wo no eyade aye bie ni tirim na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia no eyade a chese ye mie ni tirim ma betena fidiem hanum say e fire ya me ka se koka we de it is below the belt so ba bonten na obepa cho no koka ebe kasa minim se koka e ba be pa cho obusua di mechie na yen koka ni social media platform show na ndi abrofo atentira jasa brante ya choro ade egu honum no mentro mebo na menkenkan ni nyina no emfa. According to Koka, or say his attention has been drawn to a press release by Honorable Kennedy Japan's team, purporting to issue warning to Dr. Bawumia's camp over my statement. Indeed, cowardness is when a campaign hides behind long statements and empty threats, while at the same time unleashing its own backing dogs. Kwesi Kwarteng, Ernest Owusu Bempa and others to insult, intimidate, and vilify anyone who does not support their candidate. Rather than issue hollowing warnings, the Ken Japan campaign should confront the simple truth. They have normalized abusive politics and yet pretend to be victims. Again, hypocrisy is one full display. The very camp that thrives on insults and intimidation now wants to claim the moral high ground. That is laughable. Let me put it on record that my statement on Movement TV was a direct response to those employees of Netu and Oman FM who attacked my personality. My comments were not in reference to Honorable Kennedy Japan. In fact, I never mentioned Honorable Kennedy Japan's name in any of my submissions. I will not be cowered into silence by threats dressed up as press releases. Let it also be placed on record that there is one Shaibu Lasisi as employee of Kansas City Media who now operates Solid TV on YouTube. The individual has on countless occasions insulted Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and Hajia Samira Bawumia and other party bigwigs in the most disgusting, vile and unimaginable manner. Yet he is cheered and applauded by the very same Ken Japan team that now pretend to be offended by my words. On top of that, Albert Asumeni and one Mr. Inkum, both of Netu TV, have made it their daily occupation to insult hard-working party executives simply because they believe those executives do not support Kennedy Japan. The hypocrisy stinks in the highest heavens. Our great party deserves leaders and campaigns built on truth and consistency, not double standards and elective outrage. Despite all this noise, I remain resolute. I would continue to speak the truth, no matter how uncomfortable it is for the Ken Japan campaign, because the grassroots deserves honesty, not deception. For far too long, Kennedy Japan's team have been allowed to pour insults, to intimidate, and to hurl abuse at anyone outside their camp. Yet the moment they are challenged, they pretend to be victims. Only those who have nothing concrete to offer the party resort to such tactics, hiding behind surrogate attacks dog while claiming moral superiority. One truth must be clear: the NPP grassroots are not blind. They see the double standards, they see the hypocrisy, they see the lies, they see the evidence, they see the machinatons, they see the ploy. They know your ploy. They know you playbook. Leadership is about honesty, respect, and vision, not bullying and blackmail. Kennedy Japan's campaign has failed to demonstrate these virtues, and their press release only exposes their weakness. Silence should never be mistaken for weakness. I will continue to speak, and I will continue to expose hypocrisy. Wherever it hides, the grassroots deserve nothing less than truth. Sign Kweku Osei Krante Siedu into bracket Koka. Enti Koka yi abrante ya wo bedidi ya temi ya minimisa nko oba bonti aba be pacho ne brofo no nom. Na ye nyina so ye beka no kra na busua ye ntwantran ye beka no kra ne pa se 2025 your Honorable Kennedy Ohene Japan ene ni team wo mo share campaign ase. There is no day anase baby biare no honoma wo ma china edi atem. De bia metena fidua man say ya na me boke Kennedy abashu ye papa say da kumpre ko hina Japan we knew some time ago. The Kennedy we knew 2015, the Kennedy we knew 2016, the Kennedy we knew 2020, and even the Kennedy we knew 2023. No, it's a different Kennedy or hina Japan altogether. Kennedy anaka kanen wudi nkwasi asema obeba abonten betina TV show radio show be na no be di atambe toto ayampia di ama no. This is a different person we are all seeing na debia no. Ya bona baso said they will remain silent. Said you on one pa waka na no atum no. E ya de se betumi aboa ne campaign ye papa. E say even as at the time and na wo kokoden e de ama no angasa ne party mpo no. Wo mu twa wo mo ho e ba abonten e be issue 10-6 e de against no. And since then akumpre ko in Japan has no stood anywhere to speak against anybody. They are all beka safa hu yina no. E fact, e for election, e for innovation, e for niema wo ba obeba be ye ne ade. Na de bia me kan me say wunyi ye anase bia baby a wo bia bobredu no. Hwe ye papa no wansre sa nipa no. E san se so hu se nipa na nyi, nipa ne se bi stroke a che no. Se bi nipa ne na ya che afa hye wutiri mu se wo so wo bobre na wo so wunyi ko no. It will get to a day e bia na wangasa mu no de beto no. Ayade a enya asem ketwa menena ma be fo ntenta video show na busua kuka kro yi a wo kire se wiase munyansa nyina no eyo no nko ani tirimu negu yenja no no ntoto ayampia yenja no na wonka de wo pani ade busua video bi esekuleti. He was begging for 50 Ghana cedis and I was so ashamed say inti abrantie we pa na because of say odi nipa bi echi because of campaign because of politics inti no baby akompre ko hine Japan wo bobredu no Abrantie to me betina honom e disrespect any sake ke busia video no honom ye hwe koka video a was 50 cedis no emra sisia
embodies these qualities and we the are fully committed to ensure his victory in the primaries and ultimately in the NPP election. Embodies these qualities and we are fully committed to ensure his victory in the primaries and ultimately in the NPP election.
Ebusia empelefo wasembia ya no wo mkase nipa fun and a cancer fun say nti I now understand why Kennedy team they decided say they are no longer going to pay attention to people like this because obia chese wo hwe ne ye bie atade papa bi kra won hye bi da na wo hwe nipa bi say na otumi betena TV so just because of politics etimi bie na no na wo didi Kennedy atema henceforth to kra beka bibi kra obusia me say madaje betena fidiem hanum say address that issue because I personally feel he's not worth it on share that and deserve it. Yeah, election and a internal election. Into sa wo ba na obedi nkwasi asembe keka de obekeka ne ade nyina. Yen bi say ho say 2028 NPDC amanyoko no they are presenting a new candidate. NPP amanyoko no whoever that also wins no is also going to be a first timer. Into the some yes am niema we ya mobeye mudidi mo atama mo be didi ne ade nyina. Are you people not sure say NDC amanyoko no when the time is up they are going to use it against you people. It sounds we be so honorable say mensa bonshu ono na bebie na no ka kire yen say enkrofo bi seman wo makika previously no eno na NDC amanyoko ne board that is 2024 using against here instead of you people learning from that mistake niama na mo ye instead of sanka mo besua bibi di afri mo no you people are still doing it you people are still portraying say just a momo candidate na say the momo support no one na ye papa na obi ti say koka to come out and then insult Kennedy or Japan somebody who goes on his knees and beg. Come on, let's be serious in this country. Am I my politics? And fry any not ye bibi any quite say yeah baby because at the end of the day no your suno back on at the end of the day no your party back on the same mistake 2024 afi Kennedy supporters and kwatoaba mo amosaba abantembe ye dede bekasai na mo ye when you know do you people still expect so obi ye bie ni tirimu obi asebe mo kira so wonim nyanse bia no the numbers are working okita no mo expect say ne nkrofo medi akire emeto aba ne fama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia if Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia wins ana anasa sa perception anasa adwumi na da mutirimu say oh election masa ye beba buga ye wi ye beba abonti ye beba be patcho ye beka ye nyina ho abo sa de na wo mutirimu you people did the same thing to him 2023 ojemu mane koye mo share results amunya 2024 so ashamed just say ewie nimguase ewie poto ewie just say me ba pa na nka akwa abato anasa me ba e na akwa election wa say yanko oba ye na no masesa ne niam de esi gate ano say wanye nhwa no pe baby mfa but still na because ye the numbers and chichirintinum yaje na tum nti yaje Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia tuma na say wo support Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia nobody is asking anyone to support him but sometimes no mo kasa me sure ye baba say aya no mashoma no kasa ye ankasa na national identifiable group wamo so aye pools never say wamo suppose wamo ye no wamo say the ababonte say the number of people that are supporting a company called in Japan mounts up to 80%. And according to Wamono, say the reason why Nipa Bebe na supporting a company in Japan is because your politics mono. He is the only person so far no wa bring and society kakrebi politicians about bekasa bejwa woman no beka dia wo ye but when it comes to a company in Japan the consistency it's been jobs and one tea and amafu Bebe na yada company in Japan to woman de say NPP amanyo ko beti na kombetie na shopemu a akade should present Kennedy akompre ko in Japan the delegate should vote for him nyame ya roma January 31st 2026 na inkunimdie entimi nya ne de na general election na should obi besie eya fala ankasa edema akompre ko in Japan enko watwehwe ahodo na so ene ko so na ye bisa se debe mpa na wo ho ana se den na ye won waso nti amunyina no mudi akompre ko in Japan echi na ensem adipa dodo na ade tu dwa no in fact ebusia enyesem keto akra video credit rom enko enfama UTV wo madaroma ena na yas wo menya video ibi amenso mede so metiefo en ma hwefo nyina e wo Kumasi online TV Friends of Ken TV and afa so Thick TV jasho video no emra sisia
search no national baby ayeko ye bia no amanfo se Kenya Japan die nti omo se Kenya Japan no omo kire niam mienu pe omo se the system bi ba ye friend decentralization system enti wenti amadodo na ani akwaso se we ye obi opesa Ghana baby afa ne ntoma pa de be efra amanfo se Ghana how pa ye nyuma no ma se Kenya Japan we ya MP nimpo watimi abia bia nyuma bebre amanfo ye nyuma de be ewo mu abra omani tax enyere bay emano enti obedi president dia no mani tia tax amana what the investors bebre beba na beboa manatimi a recruit ni padom ewo manyimu ama unemployment rate ni so adebe ate enti factory no any decentralization system no dodo ni nyina no se we about 80% there street aya touch ni nyina no ekoma Kenya Japan enti I was say delegate for no so tie o mu no mo ye de fata eno so betima man kabo mapa eda be aba
eno actually YouTube nsem trefo ebusa ebinum so adwene efa NPP primaries eda o manimu
abato na ye to ye no ye de enhyehyeye eneto BAWUMIA ya ade oya ade pa nanso no abato ne emu nhyehyeye no se ye de Canada Japan ba ebeboa yen kasa oni ye di kaka na gidi ye wonwo ne mu no yenim se ebepie because asase nanado ebeba no sa star na bi na Canada Japan ekura ono so no ye wogidie ewo ne mu se oba obeboa yen
yopobia ne kuku oduro onsuro nipa obu nipa okasa che nipa tie wobie nyuma nipa aye se ye wodwadi for ye obi a wodi dwa ne pen sambe ye Canada Japan on nipa obetimi aboa ye no Canada no vote
BAWUMIA endu ne so ana NPP for na agasa ede ahompe president naba anuntina ama yekoye no yetimi antake victory no muni say obi Canada ba e beboa ye am yetimi akoye ni mpa
me dem mepe honorable Canada but oba on the obeboa oman Ghana pa se ne oka no kure no omo eye enuoma wasuma ase nyina obete obi ato no waboa Ghana ma Ghana ko enkan
me hwa Canada Japan ne niama oye empo me mpa papa no hwe kura wa ne nukure won so MPP ni won so NDC ni oni musani niane wo abrawudin kwasasem oba fechire no aka kire wo sani dani bi ni epe no man mu
National Identifiable Group for Wamu Posa, Wamu Koye, Yano, Enebusia, Yetian Semni Bia Banko Fighters, and Comatusha Corso, Women are so action, Nantia Wamodo Kennedy, Nantia Wamu Pese Kennedy, a compreko in Japan, Eba, Debia Mekase, Ebia, nine maybe a chairman, and Nania Mabu Honomana Kennedy, ya. Na Amafa Jenya Wamu Sabia, Sania Manaya, no Yano, a Yama Bianca be a bed destroying a Yama Bianca M1. But the people are so ready, say, one may accept will be our ye bold, will be our ye fearless, or be our cano crow, will be a seminary a or the better form say a or be a one fast seminal, and Franco Wado, and a lot of people keep endorsing a compreko in Japan. Me say, Nebuzamia Mitias and coming to me and I say, Kabia me a pelibu NPP party in one, and Rasa can make a chance, Massa. She said, baby, I didn't do near Papa 2028 into the young shed the Encrophone about 12 and for man. Naya money panembra, when you have a yakwa say, I died just a delegate, and normal by 12 by Debbie. Yamfa nipa ne nko ye de nipa no kwa obetumi awini dia amaye but eba na election na ye na ye nim said this whole primary since bi kwaso na ebi ji anwa na ebi ji emo na ebi ji television na ebi ji fridge ni ade. I quite remember last 2 years NPP amanyoko no we kura de na parliamentary de no parliamentary primaries just say edua boni ade nyina ade just say course isenka delegate no etie de amanfo kana se wo mu kwaji anwa kwaji emo kwaji 1000 cedis kwaji 500 cedis bi enkoto aba emwa MPP party na trust me senka 2028 MPP party no ebetumi edukuni because NDC party no sabre ya menemo kase say eniema wo sho kakra ewom as to say wine na LED akwa remember say Musa Dankwa depose bi aba abontia some of the rages say how na Idrisu na say NDC for the ba obetumi edi nkunim ebi so say just Julius Debro no so atwini die se edu nketi aso se share wo bu akra me gire musa de ebe ne memma wo bi akwan no obi anya de wo pe nti NDC for na nkasa no enter say MPP for select wo mu de nwi NDC for be select wo mu de 2027 no na just say wo mu so no wo mu camp no hit just akoshu wo honom no enya asem ke 20 say MPP for mani abede se mu be win 2028 election there trust me say you people should do the best thing na just say mo akasa mo sha ebetumi aboa nyeye ne ya betena video man si aka chem say mo fa Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA mbra na se mo fa Educhu mbra na se mo fa Kennedy mbra de mo am sha wo beboa no sa nipa no ene wo se mo de no ba it is so okay say mo be call election na mo be di nkunim na wa ban be ba power rather than say mo be kwa jusu obi asa akeka nipa no ntumi emfa power emfa mbra mo meto am nsem so de amamodi anache say Professor Charles Mafo wono so ani abede abusuan wono so akotena wa yerepa wa tutu bia nkasa ne nyina no disciplinary committee ya Justin Frimpong kwadua wono national secretary de ma MPP amanyoko no odi abronye DC koye na no ache say sanka MPP party agese ewom no party agese wo mani abede pa nkenye afiansa na modi abronye DC ko disciplinary committee MPP for wo hwune ban bi wo mu say 8 years bia no ade agese aban sasa nti NDC for abe wo mu ni say de ya 2028 NDC for be say wini nti 2032 ni dura Ghana for kokomitin be kwa akoto abade etia NDC na agese MPP amanyoko no asa so aba power nti according to ono ne just MP before ye nyina no they haven't really learnt their lessons obi be se ye mbom nkon ye nyina no yensa so mbom mbra na fa se de wese fa ato ne bo watoto ayampia pa de ama MP bia manyoko nkrofo no miagasa memo no aji mi se ma mehwe so be ka me ho ne yakọ na yakọ akotie sansem we nyina Professor Charles Mafo editor dwa no emresi credit no enko emfama Oyerepa TV
the who is to see at say they don't see the higher court they have.
Oh, really?
They don't. You see, they only believe that after 8 years, power will change.
Okay.
And I've said this consistently for about 20 years now. And that is what most Ghanaian politicians think like.
So after 8 years,
it will change. They don't care whatever happens in the party. And that is how they have the audacity to do away with Afoko and go. Because they think, to hell with them. I mean, one power will come. In other words, it is NDC that is going to fail for us to win power, not because of these people. That's exactly what the loose leadership of this current administration are thinking. Otherwise, I really don't see why anybody should go abroad here to a disciplinary committee. I expect them to sack him.
Oh, you expect them to sack Abronya?
No, probably. I'm going to let America say. I quite can say Hunua and Fata Party. Who can you say? I quite can say Hunua and Fata Party. Omra discipline. I mean, today.
But for some reason,
it's
about numbers. Numbers.
There are some numbers you are better off without. When it comes to attributes, a personality, and it's when they go to Bible. Bible and go for me, yes, baby, come home, be here, now said, be doing that. You are better standing alone with dignity than having a number with a lot of them with no dignity. And we know them. Maybe I don't remember some kind of who is a brother, but the Cassan, said, you see, Cassan, and that, just I do now, as something can so the very the structure of conversations, into your subia premise, this no conclusion. Who had organization is incoherent. Then I say, a broad cancer, good party fools. So when to me and Nidia, then the basis on the which they sack corporate Japan and folk over here, you know, I feel everybody know it was unholy. It was on my own. It was machination.
It was a clear machination together.
Give any adjective to it.
Yeah.
Now I brought it, baby. I was thinking my friend saying, Titokrobin, I can't say Hunway.
I see. Now,
who say, Omra, when baby a hammer,
with you.
Because Nancy, I mean, when you be Banodim, I was so.
Yeah, one not been about.
I was so.
One not been about, yes.
Me who's having I was so. Now, as Santina say, two for my sorry. I'm saying on one Japan. Who's all cherry and no saffron?
Oh, friend,
no saffron.
Me jedi na me ni ho but me jedi so ka chen say.
O hwe ne kasa yi.
Me jedi. Betu. Eno kwa che so. NPP should be safe. And for once, I'm happy with the General Secretary.
Oh, okay.
Because I've been unhappy with him for a long time.
Yeah. For him to take this initiative, you know.
But he should go further. He should sit down with the next executive committee. They should sack the guy from the party. So, about me and Sakina, then what people are saying is, so people are benefiting from this senseless acts. It's true.
I see.
And then he, the General Secretary, is part of that.
For a year, Professor Charles Mafo and Ayakwakotien in Semaba. Watch us say, was say a Brunya DC, ye to me a Pameno, Edini Free NPP party, no, my son say, a Brantian in a year, a Brantian in Sama, walk on your Dienano, and so much as a MY a NPP party now. Chesson and Yabidianka say, Busia, what boy a year, JFK Abaso say, Anya Shane, JFK, why ya dear ye, papa, say, what to me, I did a year, a Brunya DC, Aquaco Gina, a year disciplinary committee. Now, Debbie, I'm a traffic man, say, Anna Mekase, and ye maybe one of my Cobone, our NPP party anymore. Trust me, say, Nipa Bebre now, one of my woman to Minka, because ye share and nay, ye share Subaya, just say, Danny Danina, Noyana Brunya DC, or Pochenia, dear, or BTH, Nasa, one I am one more support ya Brunya DC, no, and Crawford, woman knew what Makuma, papa say, where you are Dr. Mahmoud Bomian in the say, Dr. Mahmoud Bomian Quadia, there will be Kebia, the Abronia Babe Kebiano, and I just say, a toko at the Dr. Mahmoud Bomia. May who Dr. Mahmoud Bomian, the video be a circular to our Bearfontaine type. This is the third time I Dr. Mahmoud Bomia, repeated that same statement to say, and Crawford, one more band, no, what best day, Papa say, and Restus one more Tuaba. Wow, Becca sent Crawford bending to room for Kukumatino and Tuabano and Famano. Was Ressa will be and Jemunenka will be a Mobi and Casa Sanko for Nintino. They are not going to vote for him. They should forget everybody and then vote for him. A son say, oh no, near my papa wonimu, one new be just over by the Buawomo. But Casena because of a bro and Sembia welcome because of Chairman WONTUMI, Nene be a Danny Day in our opportunity. no monto aba ne fa mo no Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ya de ebe ha ne ye papa eno na ya na make say na say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia I am expecting him to come out and then condemn the act of Nenkrofo just wo no ye adwuma enema wo mo ya emwa party but Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia because he cannot stand as a man because he cannot let people know say sadia we ye kwobone sadia we emwa sadia we nya de den faso obi abebre party eno to obeka na no atum nti ebeko ba no mo ma begina hodom na me pa mo chow ena mo imam nhwe Nkrofo a wo mo be me na mo nkasa mo nto aba ne mfa mame mo nto aba ne mfa mame meanwhile said ye wutumi kwagina simpie so eka kire amafo se wo mo nto aba ne mfa ma no ye expect se wo Nkrofo ne nso na wo mo de didi atamada ne chapia no pa wiane anadwo bia wo mo breakfast lunch and supper de wo mo ya wo mo de destroy NPP party na gwatumi aba abonte you stand as a man be ma no pa wo be ma so de gina ne national mama ache no be condemn sa ne ma na ya no wo mo ye but for you if you will not do it and then you still expect people say they should go and then vote for you NPP party ne dey say am penim de fo am penyansafo a wo mo be gina in fact I am so happy say anya hwe no ona abubu ache ja ko e decide say oba be contest for chairmanship race na e yade ba ko in fact many ji wu ye papa because baby a NPP party ne kira ko na busuan ya fa ye na ye nsifo ma ye ne beba ye ho so no na chese party no egua enesa ene wo fa be fontentai fidie no so especially Abronya DC wata eka sansem we say Kennedy akompre ko ohine Japan e na ehye A+ echi eye Kennedy na akwakoton eye NPP before seat e de ama A+ na enna no A+ on Saturday wakotena eye United Showbiz so program a just eba show memenda bia wo UTV and wo beka say that report aya na amafo de na amafo keka say eye Kennedy ohine Japan the sponsor no ma wono ne be ye member of parliament was sa de no kura bi anim onim say ngwafo ya no wo kasa no say bi wo kasa ed for wo mo ano nchen they do not reason they do not think before they open their mouth and then they speak into sansem ni nyina ya no wo keka no no ti be bi kwa no ti ya na ne twe na 2023 mpo na Kennedy eba kwa press wo beba be ya Frankatu ni di ama NPP party ono kwami A+ sika je se o mobilize ye ede ma Kennedy akompre ko hine Japan so wakase wo di tudwa Ghana fo nyina no ya de je se beji yensem into the sa reporter ya na ne nam ne say Kennedy na shele chi na Kennedy na sponsor no na nam Kennedy so na otumi be wini ni seat ne ni ade wo se asem no ye forget na GJ for kra ye president ye jumo ye president onu mpo no kogina sorry dem ka se kwami A+ wono e na sponsor nti no sika no ono ne wono ono sika wo se ono yi sika le to wono bana sika na ehome ntenye de momo beka e na nye de mo ba be ye na bia ne ma papa bi o wode ma Kennedy no o ba be je o se Kennedy happens to be his boss and there no doubt about it but some report and nam say Kennedy na sponsor and Kennedy na sponsor no kura biara enim yente sansem we so emrasisi
Can the Japan sponsor your campaign?
Mamika has a mentor in it, and I'm going to be very honest. And Honorable Ken is my boss, is my friend, is my big brother. If he's watching me now, he knows that he knows what I'm saying. Can Japan all kind of primaries, presidential primaries? I gave him more money.
Wow.
And if you like, ask him. I mobilized so much money for him for his primaries. Tama abedunfo owini GJ president no kwa sorry wo Pentecost wa alajo biso obi ohwe mo TV so osisika dey campaign across the country plus na dem ame me ni agro sa o bro abedunfo GJ pro gina sorry dem ka say sika me to the whole Ghana A+ no gina na Pentecost chairman the whole Ghana no ti hobi
yes
and ya me tse nkofo ke ka me sika Japan okọ the primaries no me mobilize sika man no me man sika bebire bisa no za me boa na wonim se Ghana ha no ye kansama ya ye ka bi ho mo kansama mo ka firi mo anum ye kansama na ye ka firi ye botom enti na ye ho den na ye kasa no asama na wo ka no na wonim ka me boy am de wi ni za sit no me mo den enti am tsan ko focus na no Ken is my friend, he's my boss, he's my big brother, I like him. But I am a teacher focus on Honorable Ken or sponsor me. Hey, wonim ka me boy ya wo betumi sponsor I know we no sponsor we sponsor who was say can go. But as no be over 500,000 to spend, no be over 3.5 to waste. Two different things.
Into one support it.
Yeah, spending
one support.
Honorable Ken or support. Me say me mom na me support you on the campaign no.
Okay.
Want to another question?
Any question? Any question?
Dear boss, now be my.
Kwame A plus wa clear air nti mo na ya na mo nam na mo taye na Kennedy and so sponsor Kwame A plus Kennedy na sponsor Kwame A plus na nkasa mu no wa ba betu nanum 20 sisi ane de yebesere ye papa mo amuni campaign message mo nkope campaign message na mo nya se da ne da nyina na we na sponsor we na nam Kennedy so na NPP party ni gu ayeye ad baby amasa didi akwakoduro mesere ye papa se mu di full stop ebesi honom e dia ma hana ATP atena se ane se busua ensema aba won krata ne mu no wa ba be pese ni nyina mu ma ye nyina no yate mama na kwa abashonko enfambra fidie mu ATP
nana ya sewa
bibi aboko de
yesu adom na nso
oba de na daro ma me nso me hu ye yie papa ende ensema na aba won krata ne mu
okay enawie ma me fa daily graphic enfama ye tiefo ni ahwefo nyina kwa aba enfamra eye showdown jumedie sunene kratafa etoso eye dumiensa ewa hase galamsia esia ne yepon bresibia yebetima solve anu ayesi yenyanya ye mampani JDM kura ababonte den semba komienu ede ato wonom no ena wukopie mu ewo insuta yesi railway na eda honom no yesen krofo ye tu galamsia manaba be pie kwan no ho a enya asem keto ene kratai ka wasem ewa ha wonya bia wukomu sukwa na eja watimi akenkan ni nyina bi kama soso ede amaye na wo ba asia se soso a ne asia mampani JDM ne kase eno saying Omai Gano no one share body na wade niema bebre na egu akwema wo hwe se galamsia ese yeso se yensa se ewo Omai Gano mu ase ama yare krankro bebre na acheche chitimemufo no wo hwe se wode ne nan ebesi fo no watima fight galamsia because wo hwe Ghana fo nyina bo se wo ba obedi hujumentin wo hwe Ghana fo bo biem se wo be hwe na watimi ase ano kwan a ene daily graphic eka wasem ewo hase ya wonya bi na akobu sukwa na job watimi akenkan ni nyina bi enso ede amaye mame fa wo free daily graphic na me fa wo enkopie mo ewo the metro lens na be pie mo ewo the metro lens so a na se last week we dey betu wanim se aya ato force na to is forcing watimi enya sika aya $3 million a wode ba be hwe ama aya santimante mo ase ina rose ni nyina no wo watimi ahase etimi aye se de be ya kwan ahode pebre na wa se ya tete pansam no ebetimi agina ne na so ye papa na we na minority for no so ababo ntende strong one day e dey ma aye MD samani ko ni e mampani JDM say masa we mo pe ba bi tira na bra na ye mampani dada na adanko akufu adro adu show boy adu gaga Jack Toronto o wa be mu no wona ode sa project we e bai wonom e na sha senti ma mo beje aye fans ni nyina amfa cause o mo no na sha se na so na the NDC for ni so mo na akwa jis ko mo de be sa asante mantem asenti na NPP abani ko minority ni se masa mo ngwa pe ba bi ntira wate na ye ene sha ase ye start ye sa project we nyina e wa santimantem ase ne kratai eka wasem ewo kratafa etoso eye nwotwe na wo ba ni nchemu wase nsusu a na se Brian Champion phone eda ase wa Gen African Print kama na ne nsama wo kanyina enese nyakopon bo 31 January 2026 neja eye delegate ne omo amoto aba wa NPP amanuko ni mu aye no wom no modom kokromoti power do ekwakoto aba eyido beli di NPP amanuko for 2028 na we na Brian Champion wa hye ne campaign ase ne nsama wo kanyina ne se nyakopon bo na se 2 mini bekura na enya do be ye obi atutre da biara da wo be hwe se wo bia ebeye ebenya de ese wonya bia ewo se nyakopon bo no belidi NPP amanukuma wo be hwa manwuma akoso ewo my Ghana mo ase bia ebe ko no wano titiri ene NPP amanukuma na kratai ka no kratafa etoso enan ya wonya bia no wakomu suko na eja watima kenkan nyina eso ebi ede amaye mede wo kwa kratafa etoso enkuno eno so samia uku ni foni eda hasei na wokopie mu ewo eye hospital baako a ewo eye akuapem nofa wakwa donate niema akadia wo mo hia no hospital hono mu nyina no wode akwa se monye na mofa enhwe eye ayarefo ade bia dobo ba ebi mu kura so mu nya bed na so ebi se o edro kra yese ye tokra ye nya bi wo ho ne de keke ka ho no watima kwa donate niema ni nyina bi ede ama wo mo a wo mo de asida piesie mu odu ankasa de amasami ewuku a ene krata e kan waseb enso ewa ha ene wonya the metro lens na wakomusuko na watima kenkan ni nyina bi enso de amaye na Dr. Razak Kujo opoku ene kasese eye loto America lottery amanfo bebre na enya no amanfo bebre na enim die bebre na ewo hom ento obesere o mada se fiti ena ekonyina momra abonten no mo be kire ha wa eja wokotwa loto kura na ekwan be so na obefo so obetwa no wotwa wi a enzuanso be na obenya omomra abonten no mo be kire mu enkire timebufo tede be yo mo benya ntiase ni ye ewo honoma ene krata no eka no krata etoso enan etoso enkono eso the metro lens ma wonya bianu akomusuko na eja watimi akenkani nyina bi kama so edi amaye wakasa fe toso woche na se zoom lion for omo cars ne mpanifo bebre na enfoni edida ha na ne nyina enso ejina nation one sanitation day eba be koso no so maye ready do mo ba be shem se de be ya o my ga na efin adokolo ye no ne nyina ne betimi ahwe ne etima yi ne nyina edi afro se de be ya malaria tontom no omo be pamo omo nyina edi afro o my ga na mo se ne the metro lane so kan wasep enso ha wunya bian wakenkan nyina ntena no pɛ nsama eso mode ebae na maboboso nyina eso de ama wonso no mede wo kwa the Ghanaian Times na be piem the Ghanaian Times so a na se fight against galamsey ya ye shoot memofo esu o my Ghana mu ase se yesre ye man pani adaroma won hwe na wontimi ensi ano kwan enfamaye na kasafa to so edumienu no ye beka ya bra na ye man pani dada na adanko akufo ado ewa abema na eja ye de ekokromoti ekwa akoto ababie edi ababa ye man pani JDM no endi samanuko no pokra babonten ebe kire Ghana fo nyina se ye man pani JDM ebeti e man pani dada na adanko akufo ado ebetima babonten ababa be declare a state of emergency that's ye shedi mo na ma de biara da ai na we ya mo ba ba mu yi NPP amanuko ni se masawe asema Sam George be ka kire na anu bi etwe mu no wo so betimi aye bi ewo kroma se ba ye man pani de wa yi Ghana fo nyina no wa ye NPP fo nyina no na wo kire mu e kire ye se wono answer no be ba bonten ababa be declare state of emergency no this national security for aba am advice and asa ba bonten abe kan sama answer no wono wetima ba bonten ababa be declare a state of emergency no ente krata Ghanaian Times kan wan sema wo krata fe to so du mienu eti unya bia na eja wakomusuko no wakenkan nyina bi kama soso edi amaye nyesi Black Star enche bia kwa akobobo sports minister baba kasa wo so de ne support gina edi ma wo mu krata the Ghanaian Times kan wan sem enso e wa ha se Samson Zoom Lion force si ano o mo se national sanitation day yai wo modru mu dom support ni eba be support ni esiesie kurom bia eni ama o my Ghana ye hu ni die timate no apam ntonton bia se da bia malaria ekoso o my Ghana mu ase no eto obetime etwa no Ghanaian Times so kan wasem so e wa hase a wunya bia na wakomusuko na eja wakenkan ni nyina bi so edi amaye 24 hour economy ye man pani JD me Ghana fo nyina ebo se wo ba be hwe mata 24 hour economy no etimi akoso ye baba pa ama obi anya ne chefa ewo my Ghana mu ase titiri abra ne ye kwakoto abe o na ba bia obefa bia 24 hour economy ena me no kase right international for sika $3 million US baba be shem amasa 24 hour economy netima koso waro wano ankasa ewo my Ghana mu ase fight against galamsey no land minister wa baba bekasa na nesama woka nyina enese nyankopon boa wo mo de hyehyeye egua kwa niema mako enuma wo mo de baba besi wo no mo baba hwe aba galamsey no yatimi asi anokwan ewo my Ghana mu ase and the Ghanaian Times so de ebaye so enono me de wo call daily guide na be piem daily guide da kratafa etoso miensa honom na nese ye mampani JDM ni foni eda ase kama na ne nyina ya galamsey won sensem no na wo kire mu ka se tise nipa ba ko pe na sam ejuma eko ba ko pe ene betimi ababa kan cha na sababa advice na obetimi ababa onten ababa be declare a state of emergency no when watch mu ka say only national security for pe ene betima ba abonten aba be catch no so munya nka chere no no onya ma abonten be kan hwe ewo kuromu ase enti kasa fe to so miensa no wonya bianu akomusuko naija wakenkan enso dia mai sanso ena land minister ni foni eda hasia eniema enuma omo ede si hono ma wo mo eba ba be hwe ama ile kanise galamsia etiate se wo mai Ghana mu ase no omo timi ede aso ano kwan no ene krata enso kan wasem enso ewa hase sanso na Dr. Razak Opoku enso ede ato onom se loto aya mo mutwa loto no ena afeso so mo ejo mo di America lectures na bi wo on ma wo hye ni musa so mo sha ase no mo mrei no mo be kire mu yi ankasa obi kura so twa loto kura na se wo kwo bonsanje maza ankasa ba ye se omo no so emla ne amane eda ho nto no mo mna boten no mo be kire se de be ya timem fo nyina ebe wo se sa ade na ye ne kura no enye ne bone kwan so ene daily guide kan wasem enso ewa ha sei na oba ne suro ase so minority fo a so omo bu afu pa ye omo tutu bi ede ma ND samani kuo no ena afen so ye man peni JDM say ye man peni JDM ye mama so ate say sa ina project na road project na moye no asante mantem mo say no ye ne ye sha ase o omo so mo ne sha ase enti mo fo mo timi fa ma bonti me ka say mo na makwaji sika twitwiri di amode ba be say de be ya asante fo ne be to abade mam 2020 the major fans na fa okro mo say masa we woni ato force mo nyina you people should go and sit down mo say mo ko na kwotena ase cause mo minority for NPP amanu ko mo hye asante fo bo enti no mo ye na fofu anto atai se ya asante fo na ya asante fo na se ye bo mo galawe enti mama mbajan mo nyam ni nyina emfa ne krata kan wasem enso ewa ha wonya bianu akomusuko na aja wakenkan nyina bi kama so ede amaye na ya abayo bi friend Angela ya bona baso ai ne kratai kan wasem enso ewo daily guide na no pensem amode baaye no matimi abobaso kama enso ede amawa wonya bia wo komusuko na ja watimi akenkan nyina bi kama so ede amaye mame fanko the custodian na be piem ewo the custodian na se ye man pani abedi akire dada ye Dr. Bawumia Mr. Digital man Dr. Bawumia ni foni ede ha wasanso Trinity say delegate for form kokromoti enkoto aba no ema no na the custodian bo ho amane sem na wo be piem asante mantemu ukopiem ankramantemu ne central regional amanfo bebre da almost Dr. Bawumia all the way Dr. Bawumia no mo choose no for 2028 because he said they na koba akona so wi ni omo nim say 2028 de tie bia Dr. Bawumia be dinkunim ewo kromu ase ya ne krata the custodian kan wasem ewa hase na oba na sia sense so a na say ya apostle Joseph wo wu ye na say 40 days anie krata kan wasem say mo baba betina sem no ma sha say aye no ho ayi ne krata kan wasem enso ewa ase sanso na Razak enso so wo kire mu ka say oh my Ghana obi won maloto won sheda nim papa janka omom na bonten no omom be kire mu ye kama so no ene krata enso kan wasem enso ewa ase krata fa to so ekron minority so omobu afu den a wo mu tutu bi ede mane ND samanu ko ni se masa we Kumasi na Rose project no nyam na mode ba ye ene ye de sha ase enti mo mpe ba bi enkoda no ene the custodian kan wasem enso ewa ha wonya bia eja wakenkan enso ede amaye mame fa won ko the Ghanaian point na be piem ewo the Ghanaian point akratafa toso mienu na se mia me wofa ye chama WONTUMI ni foni eda hase na ye se ne dai wo na se okopiem ewo ye CID ne ai ene awie ya ne hu videos bi se eja wakwa akopiem ewo ho no ne kratai kan wasem ewo hase ya wonya bia obetima kenkan nyina enso ede amaye sanso ena zoom lion fo a wo mo ababa be shop se wo mo do massive support ede ba be support national sanitation day no enso ewa hase no so no krata kan wasem enso ewa hase ya wonya bia no akokratafa etoso enan no watima kenkan nyina bi kama so ede amaye kratafa etoso biense ya man pani JDM galam say ya wo say obia ni won obetima ka chen se ja won na we declare a state of emergency nipa ba ko pe eno an National Security Council for ne betima advice na krata the Ghanaian point enso eka wasem enso ewa ha ye Dr. BAWUMIA Mr. Digital man ni phone ed ha se eno sa mafo bebre na asole a ena we ye nodna we ya santini o se sa de ni nyina propaganda nkwa no iso mo ye no NPP amaniko ne ma obi eni won ma wo betie ne krata yi eka wasem enso ewa ha Razak enso so asem a wo ka se ja wo mo mre na ejo mo be kire eye loto hu nsem na han eye NLF no mo mra be kire ye muye no eno so krata yi enso eka wasem ewo the Ghanaian point enem wonya bia wo komusukwa na eja watima kinkan ni nyina bi kama nsoso de amaye mamefa eye the Ghanaian publisher enso efa entwaso na be PM the Ghanaian publisher so a na se eye ya papa amaboa ni phone eda ha so no na land minister and also the niema enuma ba bontia yeso mo ba be hwa betima boa amagalam se hu sensem yetimi aso ano nten ye be sere madanten enimanimu ya na eja ma ya ma yenten se de be ye ho be hen han yeso ne so eni etimatin wan kama so ede amaye kratafe to sumienu so na BAWUMIA esamanfo matru mo supporting so de ama wo no wenye fedi ene krata eka wasem enso ewa hase Angela so ya bona basho so no krata the Ghanaian publisher eka wasem enso ewa ha krata fe to so enan no eye papa eye Kofi eye kwa Josafo owu ye no kwa 40 days ni krata eka wasem krata fa toso edan wa krata fa toso eye miensa hono ma ene ye blood gold for no mo ka kire man pani JDM se masawai ene ye kuonum na na se ye company bias bi ko so ene ma bebre dan to sin mo for ya sase ma be bia na adwuma no mo fa ma na se mo nkire se ha se ne yenko ye adwuma mo bu afu ye baba pa ene the Ghanaian publisher enso eka wasem enso ewa ha wonya bia wo komusu kwa na eja watima kinkan ni nyina bi kama nsoso ede amaye mame for the new publisher and fan sorry eyen krata ni nyina so na be PM the new publisher yes ye man penny ya be de cheda da ye kan say Dr. BAWUMIA Mr. Digital man ni phone eda ha say na ni phone eda wo de nsa kire ye so na minim de nsa ma wo kan nsa ma ye kan wo ye the new publisher ni nyina no say na kopon bo obo si esi na ye for agency and Eddie Crow support Eddie ama Dr. BAWUMIA ya Asante region Greater Accra na Central region abakone de me shadan hu ni ye papa na ne krata kan wasem na ye busa se ye de ne ba obeboa anase we na ne sanso be we nyakopo obo 2028 because baby ekeka kono ya mpo obi obetima bo party na naso betima bo my Ghana dia na NPP amani go position be 3000 years de wo mo be ko ye papa sanso na wo ba asia se so na esere keje wa to be left and right and sa de amane ye adwumere say man pani JDM so wo baba be hwep amanyumanwuma akosho wo man Ghana mu wase na ye rade ba ko abra na wo ye campaign na wo kan wasen papa no ena rekaje ya boy say wa fire wo mu ye fedi agora ene krata kan wasen enso wo ha minority for ne so mo say still na ndis amane ko ne man pani JDM you people should go and sit down ne nyina ene say eye Kumasi inner roads no project do wo mu ene sha so mo do bo mo wasafo ahene ankasa wo Kumasi entino montimi mbeturo mu shege montimi mbeturo mu bibia wo Kumasi ya wo po mu mpo eyo a ene de ba na mo ba beto aso ntimo mo fans mo fans ni bi mo nko mo nje fans no mo so ba ne nyina mo kura na ba Asante mante mo asia eye mo na mo sha ase nti enso ye de fans ni bi so de be ma eye NPP amane ku na ya se wa ma me fa ensemi e fa sorry nkata ni nyina so fa de aka nyina e fa to aso ma ye tiefo ni ahwefo nyina enso fa ma me.
Okay, hana ATP meda wasiye papa sense ma ba wonkata no ma pense ni nyina modi amaye na chema wontumi nso okopie mu CID office no nyame adom ye jana se wonko
amusi se 1 million no na ye 1 million
oni onko na nyame adom a china nkasa na nyampe china no na je se wo ba nti enene de wonne ne lawyer ade apia kubi wo mafa wo mo ho tete banyame adom a china no e ade obesa so storm e CID office ja ye tiefo ni ahwefo adane de nyina mo hwe showdown dwumedie mo nim se na ya asewa de osi ade yo de beto fom bia no memfa enka mo be ba betena fidie m hanim sei na me de aba be so mo se showdown dwumedie ebuso ya enche kra me communicators no ebe ba betena se na eja de ekoso o my Ghana na ya twetwe ho nkomo negalam se no ye be bo amafo echi ye papa His Excellency na naro dan ko ekufu ado wono should be fast na oba be sori afri abem na ya de aja so de nsem bi etu dwa sanse ma de tu dwa no efa NDC amanyokuo ne ho bra no mu opposition wo mu decision anase wo mu sama wo mu kan ye e de fa galamse wenne ye sha eno a en wo mu ye anase wo mu ye different thing all together e ya de aja se NPP amanyokuo ne so Dr. Jonathan Asante wo de nsem ye tu dwa e de afa wo mu ho a wo kire se ba no NPP party na wo se party we sanka wo mani abede pa ye serious pa anka there is no way ya wo meka se bia obi ti se chairman WONTUMI one brand na omeye wo mo national chairman na niema bi wo hono ma chese ekoso NPP party ma mafu bu hono mo mebu o mani egusho but the question na wo bi sane se ye hwe wo mo ne ye hwe enkrofo mo NPP party mu shuban bia wo mo dan na dia e ya de chese wo mo de numbers eba ema NPP party na say they are just there doing whatever they want to do saying whatever they want to say na yenkwe na yenkotie ensema Dr. Jonathan wode tu dwane nyina no emra ye ba menu metiefo ene mahwefo ene mabedwafo nyina no ye beto anko botwetwe ne so credit no enko emfama Angel FM yentie emra sisia
ene omodache abronye ne yatwini omo twi abronye akotwe na so yi na wo ni gidi wo mumu
esan se
ono na wo se yatwe na so na wo se ke afro bi dada na ono yatwa se ni pereja na ono yafre no
ene body pending preko
wo da me bisa wo
because se awo ya na hypothetical
Angel
amza na pay onua TV ebisa me say na what about I say AGYAPONG right
the man you die
na me say oh mom there maintain say wo di obi atem na mom is very critical of Dr. BAWUMIA in terms of the performance and how the party has sunk so low into say akonu kwadia enyadia I was say there to about them away and I think he's very strong and passionate about things of that nature. Yeah. You see, Ceciano, I pity Justin Kodia.
Oh.
Because Musa Shasiano, Kofa wa kraba fie. No munim so krano. Ebe nyinia baba yejata ana osibo. Cecia baba dani osibo. Enti no omo amode sa kra ne ba fie no kwambia so no I say omo get rid of us. But you have to ask yourself the political style of Abronye, does it really bring people into the party? The party they say nipa de seni ne yede chichiriku, but in a style ne kasa, the abusive style, the insulting style, does it really attract people to the party? I would say nay. I would say nay. Not at all. Nanka party be say NPP. Mr. Emeka. Nase mo original chairman Ekasa in such an unguarded fashion. And you allowed things of that nature. You see, when you are in opposition, you are doing a regrouping. So you have a lot of work to do. And to never be saying, you don't have to tolerate it.
Okay.
You don't have to tolerate it because I attracted, I'm man for any attracted, I'm man for any attracted. Sure, no one can persuade. Citizen no muini
akawai it could be
that should tell you
it's delegacy
is very undeserving of remaining the chairman of a party like NPP. Nanka eden na openi WONTUMI e kachire Ghana for say opeso a national chairman of NPP. If not say BSC no the back of femu dia me mom dia na minim. he may find a particular role to play. So buga role de duruwa obetimi akọ. But a party where people would find brains, people who are mild-mannered, omotinasi, omoya calculation, strategizing, does he have that competency? Nanka kawamune mwe. Is it because you think that BAWUMIA is likely to win, and because you support BAWUMIA, by that you feel you can be the? Oh, danger na mekano.
If you saw about one no.
Oh, danger na mekano.
No. If you saw never
I can say it authoritatively. Say, some people could throw about at the mouth WONTUMI as a national chairman. Then they are not serious.
Hey.
Yes. Then they are not serious.
Say NPP could throw Obama.
Oh, then they are not serious. Ubetimi apa. Nana komia ho. Wapa opinye jako ho. Wapa even John Buedu and other way. Now Simakwakofa WONTUMI. I don't know if he's listening to me, but I tell it as it is. I'm not mincing words. Apart from that, share some court to Abamano. That's a NDC na wabemo. Omo the court. That is the time that they will be raising all those issues.
That's when you can judgment.
Openi of a swampofo, doctor, a man I highly respect. You saw what NPP did to him. A bro campaign, they say the court, they have called a tape nearby. He had to appear in court. So it is part of the political frustration in the game. So apart from the fact that he is very undeserving of becoming a national chairman of a party, and he the party no chairman, and also a presidential candidate. Because as it stands now there, oh, I mean, come on. I mean, Usha Neya about on social media. Does he really speak well? Omobona power, omobot to exude laughter. So you don't want NPP to become a butt of ridicule. What I say? In whichever form or nature, we need a strong opposition. At whichever time, we need a strong opposition, so that government will not do wrong by us, and opposition will also keep them on their toes. You don't go for people that highly are very untactical. They are not. How tactical is he?
Dr. Jonathan Asante ena yakwa kotie ne nsababa je se wutie de kasa ye ni mu a ne nyina no eye NPP amanyoko no bebi enne abobo aba bedru no wodi afutu emu ode yankasa ede ama NPP party na bronya disi ne kasa dane de nyina wo kasa waso abrante ode na party ne musa akeke mfa so bia ne so saa anu obi a ye de 11 seat ama wa manaka ba akopɛ wa de mu 10 edi ama NDC for so ade cheni ade sebia se wototo ayampia ene se wototo sabre edi ebusia mabedwafo enya atrase ane same no wo mo eba betwetwe enkomo ede afa wo man Ghana ho kofi bedi ako eye NDC amanyoko no communication team member saso ena oduro Kelvin akwesi wono so eye NPP amanyoko no communication team member ebusia ne studio sale habe dere yankasa ti ye fire wa ha na also wode fa comment section na say ede amame mama o nyina no akwaba shongo kofi ni oduro mama akwaba bibi abako de
nyame ado me nwa ba
yede nyankopon ase pa chonso ho yede
nyame ado me ho ye pa
yede nyankopon ase amesha ase firi eja wa ban na wo position ene ma ede say oduro
oh sisi an de bibi bia ya koso kama power party ni na ya na me hu se menua no bi anasa Ghana for ne NDC for bi o ekika se ejada NPP party no mu ye pa me so no meni omo nyaadwe ni na propaganda NDC for no so isan se election bia ya koso bia na sabio to de bia awose o ye onu ahu fin kakra
okay
awose o promote hu na promotion no so no to de bia niam bia onua bi ye ya a chair, I was say, what the man way, or more better about amount. Now, what prove say, I'm when I had the best candidate, I was say a twabano at the mount. It will share part in my son, of course, when young chair say, when you are doing parts in the mobile. Okay. Now, said Anna, I kind of want to, I'm a person who come and acquire say Sebio Kennedy AGYAPONG, Honorable Kennedy AGYAPONG, Asia former Vice President Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud BAWUMIA, on any between Wablo Monstre. And yes, I'm so next year. Just a propaganda na NDC for the stone or Muguswa or Muwe setting. And party need to be beer course or come pa be beer did them boko.
Okay, coffee, my by naba, my by was so. Yana yerin na mono. And I'm at saying,
oh, Yamia dom, and Yama equi papa. Okohwe eniama yekọ so asantime mu nsu ato egu asasene so ama no baye ye from okọ asante achima gogo a otimi se adwane abuso ama alice ye mofra ya nya acha na otwimi no mba ba beko ento aso suku in fact o ma memo akoma to mo ye mu a esanse o mokoi o mokwa kodi nwane pa de ewo ho na hwe fi so na adore asanteman a abrantie mu jammo no Babodi kaka say or kwa wimrim no beso na ho sra na amana ba maba wa ne mrantie so na mrantie no ba ko ene Dr. Frank Amako hene mene ne koye general cleaning e wo RCC last month na Saturday dey do koye ndem nwa ba edutwam efin pa na adore asokwa na koye say woni MC no akan bom no mo make sure say several hours o mo make sure say a friend saying ahunidi e de koso no in fact say no pa ne de ko heaven we wadu ha wanya seat be 11 and 12 wanya seat wo ho nti nyame adom bibia e koso boko na me fa akwanya so na me fa nchi asronko so emfa ma me constituency executives say Abdullahi in fact abranchi bia me na akwanya encounter utimu say afutu ni nkranhye sema wode ma me ani adwumaden ono so ebo wo sechere ho no aguna no in fact many aso papa ena me am ofa ba ko e frɛ no adom so aguna ezi college of education ono so me chia no pa wo modern ba
yo wa munyina no eje wo so ye remu eja mre no kwankasa 3:15 by 4 o'clock na ya sorry jumedi ni so nti ye shase with your topics for discussion the edikai no ye mampeni eba ye galamse ho nsensem ni ade o appoint ye land minister na land minister so no ya bode chia fa galamse ho nsensem ne wakasa na nsem odi tu dwan wo say Gans cannot win Galamsey war ane ye ntwitwituo ewa amafo so na etututuo anase etutwetwe nyade eno no na ba bebre eye Galamsey onsensem no asekofi ma menhya ase efenfiri ho no meja wo minister na akasaga na fo nyina minister
enwia asema odi tu edwei ya papa Dr. Amakofi Boa in fact ne kwan so wa no isanse wokohwe emre bia de etwemu a ya yimia ba ko efe no jo wise o se kwa be fa so a ebetimi akọ Galamsey no say ye shoot and kill so what you say but the buy no ye de nhihye papa de egu akwan nhihye na ye de gu akwan mu no so e so abapa because uba na baba be hwa license ye de ma timamufo after say to aba ewie ye no last minute. So what I say, sa license de mo munya na buy no 50 of them ni na ya revoke and ya sa mo de small scale mining no so no o masade e bi mo de o license na de aba at least and so go through review process we are hoping say by next week there e be make sure say 250 of them there e be revoke sa na money na de amana de afro nti buy no ye de nhihye ai de egu akwan mu ama Galamsey no ano ai de abrase nhihye papa ai de egu akwan mu so a ama ensu a na ani ahoro bika no sisa asha say de eba na eba ne ma ba ne de gu akwan ye ba na ne ba bi hu say enkofo bu mo edi kan mo license sa license no enam ne kwan papa so eno na ban wa de wotwam de san to so biem enema ese hu ye ni say 2024 enema ye krapa o man no de ne wo so kese pa excavator eno nkwan ekoso be 6.5 billion Ghana cedis say excavator say de ebo man no ene hu say ensu no so ani ade ehunu no kwan bes ne befa so a yebetime ma ensu no ani ade ate nti eno so de blue water guide for so de eba a mabo ani mra nti muni ensu mu dware a ya mo montetie papa se ensu no ani ehun firi atifi ana se poe no ombetime ma signal ama ye hu se okay aha se mra nti na kwa omo se ensu no na omo akọ no ma de na omo akwachi sankofo no nyina nti wo mina ye hihye na nso san hihye wo mina de ekoso no wontimi fa hihye wo mina ankoso wa bra o ma education enye de enkoso nti e fa to ehun se ye be kọ nkonkro no ni am make sure say at least ye be matimamufo ate dwuma amuwe de omudie no
eno ye mo communicators no madwuma na say
land ministry no so what I say ni PRO ene namus no dwuma mo die an wa de o ma sha se mo de omudi no ya ye nwa panyi ba kwa efre no Pedro Asare ashase a at least ba bia ye money areas ni de me nim ba bi omunye de omunya enko ye last week converse ne ko bibie ni omudi san hihye wo mina de ekoso san so no eba emrasem na de ne ewo ho so a san ne manu nyina omudi egu akwan so ye fe bi reinforcement sa reinforcement ni ye se ye betimi ama mra ai de aye adwuma sa mra no so gu so aye de aye adwuma de se twa to okra bi nwa ba yasadi bibi aba yesu yesafre no responsible cooperative mining this are responsible cooperative mining no aban no entia galamsey nenso so improper way of mining no na aban na den utia enti so aban na say se mo am wo manso adu bia mo pese mo ye mining na kromofo no mo nyi de mo nka mo mum na aban mo na mo fa kwan papa so anye de entu efom agudie no eno ano no aban be mo masase 25.2 acres. So what I say, na odi amamo for small scale. Mutimi hwe na mo nkrata sam bibia to ye na mutu aye fam agudie no na mu wie na mo kata amna no so mu dwanwia ama ho nyina de e kama. Aba no hwe sa modem mo no a na wagina so na wasa de mako medium.
Okay.
So what I say, wo mu nyina ye hihye ya aban ye de edigu kwan so. Na mi ba ye bae no ade ba ko be hu yen say ye kwa ye bretu no emu mako enkono de na ye ho no efre bi red zone. Untimi nko kra. Yeba yabe make sure say sa nine forest zone no galamsey for agi sa ehon nyina afori nyina no yeba na yetimi aba baji e de amman efre kro bi efre no abrowani nkran ehokodo ma chichi kro mpa de awi ayeba ya sa nkofo nyina no ya flash omu nyina out ti say ne ye wo bibia efre no security zone nti say no water bodies nyina security zone forest area security zone now roadside. So what is ubo mutimi tuwa na kwan ho pe kra no madidi aiden aduru ho ho nyie declare ho ni nyina security zone a ti say no untimi nko efuma godie bi.
Okay.
So what I say ti na musu na baaye no aba aso asa aba bebo esan say sa nkofo no be wakwa ko gina sa vantage point no say be obi antimi nya access to that place nti ko hwe ya branch ba ko efe no Erasos Asare o ya adwuma o multimedia no a na no o de betu edwa say ya pam mo afiri ho no offend shelter bed omuasa komu biem within some few minutes na omasa akọ a ya ye ya sakọ class ankofo nyina ye de afiri ho nti ko hwe ekon aban ekon e galamsey ho a so far so good na ko hwe CSOs fo no ehia ye no a utim say Catholic Bishop Conference mo imani Ghana mo obi asemo kan no ene de aban presentation ye no ato obi akoma so okay UTAC for am ye man fa emergency ama ye friend say ye ko strike ni sade no ato obi akoma so a obi ahu modern bo aban ye de ebo okọ river tunnel that say you also that tunnel in Zara say we mo nyina amanfo na tete wo no edi ho adan say oh aban ba ye die sa galamsey na ne ensu no ani ahunu bebrebe no ani na ide ati so what I say this says ani ma obi na ye ne ma ya ye no a e dey improve ye nko ni nyina
enu de root de na send there with nkasa makoni nyina galamsey is still going on but at least so person ma ye tia say you ye bibi ya fa
ye ba ne ye bibi ene ma na ye no so ye ne ma e dey pefe so what I say sa ye friend saying chamfan ye den ye sebi the omudi irrigation omomoto yi mo eno so 900 of them ayaje eno so no ba akofo anya nkwa akoton ni ya che e de amakuafo omudi ekua adwuma ama eno so ehon sinsanso no ye na yehu we ni ye niam aban eye atimanfunu bia de ehon amenwa be man so kra wo hu amana bro so bebre.
Okay, ebusi akofi no yentie eye Kelvin no so ne submission e wo ensema as a land minister editu dwanoe
miniaba Edikan no medikan memfancha kese ma me honorable Subin MP.
Okay.
Lawyer Obrieboa. obet okọ parliament obuama so bi mpuntu pa ekoso yi pa wo hwe wona mamekom wona masafo edum wonu na utimu se bia street light na di adanse je se ha subi anum se e ka akọ se abrochira ne se krono ana che se ekoso na honorable eko parliament no motofo a mo gigi nkrofo phones ne ade anu abrase yi pa wo amekom ne subi mpotemu anum se no ebiemu nso mesade nchia enso beba miami lawyer baako oko Asante regional assistant secretary lawyer Kingsley Nana Bonsu Chichwe lawyer so bono homodin ye power party ne mu ye test confo say one na so emu kakakra mra bi atwa mu enti lawyer so se brand so ne yakwakoto a delegate no so ento aba fama no okay afi nchia kese so nkoma me mesi akosua kwatin na minua yi kase o kasafa license so yebeka ya president a call for Okoshia and Central Phone or the two just license no omoba power omoma obia omu issue license bia na no ya atro yeah omoba ye no mende ya me no kase mine Ghana mining reciprocity omo dia betuja say license do a president mama na NDC aban omoba ye omo issue ni na omo dia betuja omo sha se ma license no
on the 8th of January
yes eba kikakwa nisa etino say NDC for ne ka say omugu so a omo fight galam say na many omo nya adwen che say omo ma ne ye hu TV so omo fight galam say na so anya sanity okay omo kama ne to Ghana phone na trim say galam say no sha say akufo ado aban so wa bra kufo time galam say sha say na that time no ni etu galam say ni e dia so any akuma na etu galam say president the late president Professor Mills aben so na chamfine any excavators by 2011 1st December President Mills na kasa eko kasa fa chamfine ne ade a ekoso nti wo hwemu a samre tintin mu na galam say ekoso akufo ado aban baaye no the first 3 months so declare state of emergency ema ye na ye hu first 4 years modern bo na okun e wa galamsey hu o chiche omo mutu galamsey ni ade President Mahama ankasa so call grounds akoka che mining sectors wono eko eastern wonom ne ade akoka che omo say wo mutu abanfama no oba omo a wachi ekufa odo aban achi omo akogumu na no obefiri omo na osanso kan say omo no osabe mo kwan ama matu galamsey ema omo ankasa deputy general secretary Mustafa enso ko kan san ansem ni bi se omo bon memo omo kwan ama yetu galamsey nti se na sankrofo yiba na omo ka se omo ko galamsey a ya meni omo nya adwen okay chese ode bi omo abre bi omo ka se enhyehyeye de nhyehyeye gu akwan mi de nhyehyeye gu akwan minu mienu na edi adanse se nhyehyeye no hwe nkoso ye nura ba hanabisiu e sha se so wo cheche nkrofo ye wana president be ka chen se wonjai no cheche ye friend say we mo kaun omo kula license na account etino ensam na NDC for ka say insu ano insu tene ade no ukọ university a
yentu galamsey wo honom so
enso so omo nsu amu bu pipe ada one video bi me hu on TikTok pipe na ba no na ba kokotin pa na ba NDC aban so ubie pipe na de ba kokotin only NDC aban so na san ma we na ekoso ene oba me ba ye mo ye friend say mo di yi bai railway a galamsey no and now call central region one mu na galamsey no wo mutu no kwan ho obi Ghana ni bia nim so mutu no kwan ho omo opposition some omo kan ye declare state of emergency na me so asem say gold board na omo tin na nkasa pa no ase che say omampanyi ankasa be kan say gold board no and I say Ghana the economy na nkasa most na depend on galamsey and I say gold so ana na so mampanyi sa be gina be ka che say ebeko gold en kokko na me kasa sa onim de me pesa me choni na ne say opeso che say emrofo ba beto gold ne pa de ka ya ento yimo ne ayento gold no osan so kama ne sisu pi say galamseyers for ebe kokko to gold no mo de akwa manfoforo so de enkomu ntu o man mu ha no mo first kan mbre omo na omo enfan chichire oman no omo gold board ba obeye budget say omanya I think say 5 billion or say Yakobusa says, Ubusaminia says, Eska, you will make a choice, says Escano, or Mudia Chia, Abaya, Bosia, a Kufada buying, Yabogu one, and no Mudia Chameno say, a Kufada buying, Equana, Bosiano, the car 5.3 billion USD. And this by July Pepe, you drew 6.3 billion USD. Into almost best 6 months Pepe, Ebo Bosia 1 billion. At the car, Nanado Diano, almost looks and I'm say, Omutia. Bosia Akufo-Addo aban boy eti no menu mienu na dia dance say matro ene adadan kwa minister ka so say galamsey entimi enso yentimi fatuo mpamo mene ne nya adwen e che say omo opposition omo say declare state of emergency na state of emergency na e declare no sa wo suma aslafo so omo nko na omo nko enkoku ntia galamsey fo na den no mo fambo mo ba mi video bi a me de send mi nua ba say nka omo mbo maye wo hwe galamsey o tin excavator achi no kura machine gun etuo pa tupao a wo kire mu say o maye ready e twen asrafo mbeba aba fight galamsey a or send message ama president mama say o maye ready e twen omo asrafo mbeba aba ko ati omo say omo ntu galamsey no okwa president be ka tro say omo mebunu no mutu galamsey no omo ni adwumaye den na wo say oman panyin we bia adwuma mo tama na galamsey no ni adidi o oba me komu mpatemu aye ntu galamsey enso boy sididi me constituency aso bi ye ntu galamsey so bia didi oti ase eti ndisi fo nja atro no na omo hwe na se omo hwa so na omo en fight galam omo nya de ehunya na nneoma omo opposition omo ka omo ba omo se Ghana for more 120 days and na broso president mama na ka se man 120 days oba galamsey na tu betwa okay and so na galamsey gia na eje nkyere ma ekosa tino omo nya ntro ne adada na omo de dada Ghana for na broso.
Okay, when it comes to the fight against galamsey, I made a dani de nyina meka say NDC first one mu ye bibi nen so me na ya se wa meti also omumia women ni because they were trying their possible best to provide the solution when they were in opposition. Sisi ano ma ba be mu no bibi bia ro mbetimi aye bia wo mon ye na wo mon fa embo na na dan kwa Akufo-Addo ye former president ebusia ne video bi wo ho no ma that time before ansa na ye be ko general election no wo ka say ye man His Excellency John Dramani Mahama said ye Amafo boy Amafo decided so meto aba no e de ama ani ade no you don't have to feel Ghanaians because according to Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo was said you no what did the nice see for man na ka wo try asankeja galamsey won sensam ne be brase no na NDC aban so ne na ma wo so ani abede a wo so e hye boa emu odenti sa bo hye na wo hye ye na busua eno won so e na nde yehu ka ho ne yenko na yenko tie His Excellency Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo ye former president Nsem Emra Sisia.
This galamsey matter which has risen a lot in Ghana today. In the last election in the mining districts of the country, the NPP did very badly. Largely because the NDC presidential candidate and the party had gone around the mining areas and saying that the policy that I was implementing of trying to stop galamsey would be reversed when he came to power, and that those who were already in jail for offenses, the galamsey offenses, all of them would be amnestied. When I said I was putting my presidency on the line, that's what I meant. That I was prepared to take the political risk involved in trying to deal with this galamsey phenomenon. The result, of course, was that the mining districts, especially in the western region, all of them, including almost, nearly, even Takwa, was lost to the NPP. That is what I meant when I said I'm putting my presidency on the line. That I was prepared to take the political risk involved in coming to grips with this problem. Today, he's saying that no, he doesn't believe in jailing, that he's against galamsey, that he will enforce the law. So once again, we have to ask ourselves, Mr. J.M., where do you stand? What are you telling the people of Ghana? Because every time you speak from one corner of your mouth and you speak from another corner of your mouth. Let us hear from you direct, straight up. what do you stand for? We need to know. The candidate, the NPP presidential candidate, has gone on record as saying that, as far as he's concerned, he is prepared to sign a pact that would take the Galamsey issue out of our politics, to depoliticize it, to commit him and our party, all of us, agreeing that we would deal with this Galamsey phenomenon on a non-partisan basis. We have yet to hear from the NDC presidential candidate. I'm asking him to also come out and support the idea of a political pact on Galamsey.
Yaman pedi dada nana ado dankwa ekufo ado ena ebusia sabre yakwa kotie nensem abano ntini sede na yeja wono decide say just wo ni bibia to hono makokoden e dia fight Galamsey nenso ekwa wie chene na NDC for ene na mechire e de sese da ne Ghana 49 sisi anu o mabano instead of them to help fight Galamsey no this time nenso ebusia akwa ye bibi fufuro okra ebusia just say ye mbese ye bebo sho na ye bo na ado da ekufo ado video ya eno odu odi video ya wo kire ye busho wo de kire me je se etu besi aba eda kwabrane ko ho eda kwabrane ko ho asa kwabrane no wo twen nipa wo beba so wo ba stop wo mo na ne ne busho bi besi di ma ya na je so wo nyina no wo ma de da fom ti se ne last minister twa no be ka che Ghana for se enye tuo ne ye de kwa ko stop Galamsey ya sisi nipa na wo ko stop Galamsey nipa no wo tu no etu oda ne ko ho nti wo kwa anya bia wo de tai na okpo tai de ye du ko no ma no eno na wo de ko anase wo ba be twese kan na ade akọ ye be sere NDC party ni ye baba se wo mo fa wo mo nice for me yes you people will push some of us to say e bia na empenifo na wo mo NDC party na nkasa mu they are involved in this whole Galamsey issue because Galamsey are there media when it comes to Galamsey me mfa ho ni MPP mfa ho ni NDC I speak about Galamsey like I am a Ghanaian not related to any political party insurance side ni ade ye nkasa we ye MPP ni ntino affect ni nkasa we ye NDC ni ntia be affect Ghana for nyina into when it comes to fight against Galamsey it is not about political party but it is about we the citizens in this country. So next topic for discussion. We must arrest the kingpins, not the boys in the pits. President Mahama on Galamsey fights. Kofi Maminti ewe.
Me yaba me twa the order betu JCC. Na hu be hia se me timi nwan ho de kakra. Esan say aban no ati yabayuku a ye from 9 months. 9 months. Omu na eba aba behwe make sure say ye boy ye kwa ye bretu no ho eban asa make sure say omu say ensuo no so no ye de yabo ho ban nti ukohwe krata ye kura mo say ya otwa anwe futu after say ko clear omu free ehon omu sa ko obi na must arrest armed illegal miners who re-entered anwe futu offend shelter belt. So what you say? Ukohwe sa nkofo ya AK47 na de na ekrokrom enso soja fo no ekokoduru ho no o ma hwe agitu no excavator no ama sabe yina o ma conscript o ma gi de abisi eho na ade no a aban no eseye biom ni say this time no excavator bi a wo kra ba o ma nu bia no e wo so beje permit. So what you say? Na wo kire ade kronti a wo ye de wo de ba na de wo de baba be ye aban so ba ye no ye de AI esa ko Galamsey kwan ben so ye de chip excavator no geofencing any tracking enti no de be ni say wo ba ni amount 25.2 acres no wo de yi adwuma no now excavator and trap and one excavator automatically will go off. So what you say? Wo mu nyina ye niam aban de aboa am yetu Galamsey ase me nwa be man say akokan say Sami Jamfi na de support Galamsey misrew mining ade a Ghana ban anase NDC ye de ye so illegal way na ye de yen so. So what you say? In the sense yen so illegal way enu ntina Sami Jamfi ene ne office aboa edi 50 billion edi aba say yen fund to Galamsey ase the santos be was the 5 pickups edi aba na Galamsey no ye de tu ase no enkoka say Sami Jamfi ene so Galamsey so what you say because enu ntina be ya be go board the also what you say ni say large scale no at least yet minya 48% ede efi omo and a small scale so nya 52% ede efi omo large scale no kwa de say no omo gold no mbenya nyina no omo to omo 20% ede ma gold board So what I say, nti say galamsey no ye stop galamsey no a enkoka say ye ntimi stop e san say enu nti na good board e de e bae sa de enye no kre de san to so biem okohwe amanga anase emrante a omowo sa nkro nketo mu anase ba bi etu galamsey no a menwia omuni sika ye tu omuni sika omede koto ye fe ne say excavator. So what I say, nenso so abrante no ono no o twa excavator no macho man na ono no gina ho no wo ya homa so no concert die en fa ho on kanipa cross man so yen dey omra me. So what I say, and that is the biggest challenge I dey yenya. And I do baby so na say order from above. In this order from above no na president na gina say ono na see o to galamsey say. And enya dey say obi NPP and I said minister be and DCB ba be kan say yes order from above into no
forget to order from above
forget it any man into 9 months no so order from above so
okay.
So what I say into no yes obia both NPP and NDC say so unim say oh sika a obetimi dia kra excavator e dia abo mani mu a for ahobra be je responsible cooperative mining nim near more concession ne 2 galamsey no galamsey yes untimi to bar proper way no your mining no your mining ni wi a wakata asase so mo dwanwie uwie ya sa ma ofoforo de abane kan no. So what I say enye saade na so ya brantie na so de ho kokko hye galamsey mu na okoko du ho na se wa mafia eno no obi na aye e sense
dying kra na easy
okuhwe inipa 8 no makwa kotom eno no ya ade a ye hyehyɛ papa ide gu akwan mu no se sa answer no ma se ne nyina at least ye betimi akata sa amra ne nyina so ne se adua enwia a sa ne ma nyina ya hye ase a eye manimsem enti mesere Ghana for no ma se me nwa brantie se at least ni party for no na o manage sa ne ma no ho o free ha se onkono ambassador no ntu o mo fo se o mo fo mo mra meje cooperative mining nim. So what I say, and they say so. It was a free by 8 years in say excavator say bow money when you be in register you. Miaba excavator be no money may be register within 1 month penal excavator 1,200 and a bow mining. I just excavator and cross I am port or crumpy and you baby cranny diagu. I say I will quote or more yet they are a very safe place. Into why I do excavator no one to me and find a home crater papa and me make sure I deal with the excavator by Baya abanas waje.
Okay.
So what I say, me sure say sanhye papa yi na ye ne ma e be ma obi a all excavator bo say no abane ni abrentu yen de on kan san fama biem wa wo kra ba yeso so a woni nkrata bia wo kra de ba ye no so wo so wa de wa boka di sane ma ne be ma to wa de abrase
for stop buying gold from galamsey yes you enabling illegal mining miracles to mahama eto aso na
we see miracle de say no ya we kan ya to no pa hwi ye mfana sam nya asem bi mu kurum ha. So what I say e san say ababunu a ye mana kwanya no wantimi amfa kwanya anya bibi papa bia. So what I say ena se pa futu so a enya abrante we ne egwaje futu afiri ne ho. So what I say enti ye de ye se ye de nhihye papa ye de aba gold board gold na auto no light scale companies e wo manim no yewura samejan fi se wono makokasa amomate ase ye to gold no 20% light scale no. So what I say omugodo mbenya no omma 20% eton edema gold board no small scales no so almost gold no nyina no omo ba no me de e ba beton edema gold board. So what I say enti onko obia ho se ososo illegal mining so galamsey onko galamsey wo se okwa to obia gold enu nti na wodi sika ebo ase yenko sa galamsey na ni info mining no enti so wo adwen se gold board aba na gold board na e ba ye no enu nti galamsey fo nti na gold board ba ya enye no kre o hwe manifesto mu a ewom ewo ho ukọ page 62 a ya kire se ye ba kwen be fa so ye de be stop illegal mining say ye beti gold board ye sati gold board no ye the responsible cooperative mining yeah mining proper way no ni esa kire maburu na e was catchment area because some for no monum abayo. So what I say omonum abayo nti apart from so omonum ade aban ye be sa kire mo nsan nwuma onsan nwuma no e be sa di sika bre o ma afebo. So what I say na say the be ya sa lotto mining no otu ase no wanya no odidi ko na say hook and line otu anu okotu asa ne man nyina no eto be dey eto betwa.
Okay ebusia ma yentie Kelvin so the submission e wo ho e say ya now they stop buying gold from galamsey you enabling illegal mining then is there na kan ho e dey ma me
mini ayi kasa no kasafa nine mo so say aban ne buy no be create say omo mekunti galamsey mo yajitum na wo hwe nine mo na ye nuan ma soldier for na police for na no abo ma no 2024 mu ono abra NDC aban kwa apro no wɔn kan ɔmanpanyin kan sɛ sɛ ɛho hia sɛ yɛde asraafo ɛbɛkyɛsi wɔn mutu galamsey ɛwɔ site so na yɛ ɔmanpanyin ba ne yɛnim sɛ nka ɔsɛ ɔde AI bɛtu galamsey ase na nka yɛnim sɛ ba na wɔba no ɔnhia sojafoɔ ɔnhia prosfoɔ ɛsan sɛ nsɛm a wɔn kaayɛ sɛ wɔn ba bɛyɛ ni na minnu mmienu na yɛdi adanse sɛ ehu hwɛ nkɔɔ so wɔn ayi mu ɔka excavators ho asɛm yɛte kurom anum day in day out de biana NDC for excavators man be du kurom a
do you have evidence on that?
Emma ekoduru mra bi say port won na ayema anaju de som na omu yi excavators 200 excavators omu yi na anaju de som Joy News report say issue no.
And I think with that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama share media for no said the excavators are eba no enye se obi na akra sa excavators ne se wo mu fembe tu galamsey na se bibi and those excavators na nko bebi a ni nyina no wo ma looking for a safer place wo ma keep sa excavators and nti na wo kasa mi bisa say do you have evidence on it say NDC for na asoma obi because me ameti he ni de abusua I have no idea about it say NDC for asoma obi aso obi afa excavators emra
mini aba de nti America say say excavators no wo NDC for buy no samijan fi gold board o ma che bia me di adanse say ebi wo site a eye adwuma sa excavators o say omo the same omo the same ahyehyehye hu once video bi na ewo I think say ascend south or so excavator na yes yem fan stop galamsey yem fan proper way of mining no na womo de sesa anua ne mboba obi e de ko obi fie obi construction adwuma wo ye o aban properties no eno na omo de ye o ti ase enti no omo ntimi kan say 200 excavators no isi say o ka so omo de agu ba bia e ye ana bisi excavators o chichi si won na busan say wo hefa
e bia yera o so okoye na je say bia
busan say enti wan mo na wi ai wan mo na wi say excavators no ana bisi akwa chichi excavators ba bi go no o twan ho ba ya excavator si na ayela o ti ase enti eno ye enioma me say NDC aban no propaganda nkwa no mo ye oka omoka ase mi say o say ye ncheche ayefofo na omo hye galamsey ase me a me say me ko school ti amaz basic B me swani na na ya kire say galamsey enya de a ebo man no enti me nim pefe say galamsey no embo man no
the illegal
mining embo man no ye nim proper way of mining enti say omampanyi ba na obeka kire say maye nche boys na omoye galamsey no na emu me enko kyan fofo no oka asem bi say
no the word is the campaigns the enkwafo na
empanifo na omo sha ase na omo wom ne enko kye omo menu ayi ka say oka asesa wo kye omonkura na omoye galamsey na obebono onka panyi cross man no anase de auto excavator ne man say onkwankwye galamsey no
yeah
eti samakwati akura na so wo so wonka me jeliwe adechima jeliwe so woye obi a wo ye friend say uti kromu na wo don hu awura galamsey mu a e den na kire say wo san nipa no unjai ko so slow prison
yeah
wonim say adu ko prison a wabla bo apem ye na ye di adanse Ghana prison system na nye unya awura oba pe wo be pe adwuma wo ba bi obi store kra na wo kwakotena onya hu say wo ye ex-convict pe obepam wonya mfo adwuma ko so nya wura prison wa ye de bibia tag wo say
as wa ko bonsam
jema ba so what I say enti no ani kwan say omo hyehya ase unhu omo ye nua honorable Amin omo circulate say o galamsey ase enso omo nkire site for te kura na ne nkrofo wo anansa obia no galamsey na bia na obeti obai say honorable Yamin ena suma no enti eni kwan sa wo ka je say yenjai boys no na boys ni adwuma bia ye na galamsey na mo adwuma ye wo ka sa o mampanyi wan ka ne ye
okay
obi a otu bibia wo se ye che no obi a otu galamsey ni bibia no se wo na wo wuru champagne ni mu se wo na wo ton aduane kura o ema mo fidi o mo onom kura na wo ka ho bi mu na mo ka wo na mo bo man ne fom che say ye ko school na ye kire say illegal mining enya de pa 18 say mebu no ka chem say me am say o ka chem say me nkotu galamsey am nko cause minim say anya hwe kwa minim say am na timi bugu ye so
yes
e ma yegu etimi do me nkwa me nko oh ba boys no galamsey yes no and okọ blight a o na to ade pa
say ejuma na bi ni ho nti ono so ne dia wo ye a wo dididi no
oh en no yo dididi kanena na galamsey no na de no mo ye no mo dokoko ne ade ma farm na koso e na okọ galamsey site bia wo be kokofo bia free sirem e de na base wo mbla na o medo dokoko asema wo ba wacha 1 month obedwane afiri wo e de no akowura galamsey ni mu eti saa nioma ni na ye nioma asese ye tu galamsey ase no nkyere se ye nya adwuma ma wo mo nye ye tu galamsey na ase a ye dokoko ho kokoko na make ase akufo da ban ba o peja price ni mu akoko adwumayefo ani je ama NDC for the atroni adada ba say o matum times 2 o mo ba so ye hu hwe
last week
400 no mo de count o mo ka say 6000
say ne obi be say kakra
David anya ade kakra wa kire mu say ye to 9000 18 no abind the 3000 wo de 6000 18 na wo sisi no say wo de your friend say akade ne nyoma e be ma o mafuo no kwani no so ntimi nto na ade obetimi ato
okay for next one
minua me am boss me wako nsem o kan say NDC aban no to gold ni free galamsey o na no krotrodo se wutie o mampanya asem o kan ye wa bro social media no na wo de to o manimu say ebeko go ana say ebeko kona de ebeko go de nkan kokona ene say galamsey as for ni betu gold no na omode afa echire baabi akwakoton esanse se ode ko your friend say baby a to gold ni kane na ode ko baby a ye to gold kane na ebekwa akoye say unya gold ni firi he ensansam ne bedoso enti no omode be fa echiri na omakwakoto gold no ana omode gold board ni baaye and gold board no onim kwan a galamsey no gold ni firi ba omode ane se gold aba yato gold aba yato you see your proper way of mining
okay
proper way of mining e cost enu ntina amaye nuanu mu bi no aye omo say there be anasa omo ayama omo license plan be two galamsey ne fla cause they know the proper way I don't know so no e cost the proper way ni asa obebo ho na wa connect insuo no na wo chamfa insuo ni ade ni na abekwa kogusa borehole nim uwia wakata so saa nyoma ni na ya ade a eboka pa ye enso sign fa so bum a wo mo penalty na ema wo mo galamsey no ema ne kwaso you see NDC for ne o say amani na mbo mo na galam yentu amani na mbo mo na yentu galamsey ase me am say me dey na me bo wo amampanyi kan say Akufo-Addo ene kura power Akufo-Addo ne kura power na say Akufo-Addo ene kura power na e kire say ono na wo tumi say otimi stop galamsey anytime bia o pe bia e kire ye nto abanfama omampanyi no no ba ono ne di tumi or di tumi be stop galamsey no at any time bia o ti ase e ti say NDC for no ana say omampanyi ne Sami Jamfin nkrofo no Sami Jamfin akasa kwotena Ghana one or so eko kan say eni kwan say obi a Ghana ni biade ne hu hyem na yo manpanyin na say o tu galamsey ase enti miracle nsem a wo ka no say wo mo to gold ni free galamsey as for no no krotrodo minua oni adanse bi o de betimi defend ne ho say o mo to gold ni free galamsey as for galamsey for no mo tu gold na gold board and a toss a gold ni from o mo ni ba bi o mo defa gold board na na toss a gold ni na free galamsey as for no
you are speaking emphatically right
send it say
no say they watch say gold board eto gold you know free illegal miners so until make us say you are speaking emphatically on it
oh so me fa evidence na amamwa
okay Ebsia for video ho ma me hye so be kam ho ne yakọ na yakọ akọhye kwabrane etu agese eda ne kon ho pa wo kire se won wa ye ready wa ye be ma no si size ho no ye hwe video ne mra sisi a
aboy ho Senjami Boa na NDC December 7 the 12 Emma Omampeli John Ramani Mahama Ebe President Ejumano Kuma Koswa
One, Senior Mikayan, gold is the one holding Ghana now. And because of Galamsey in Tina, we were 80 tons per year. After year, 135 tons. Additional, Bibri free Galamsey. So we must be prepared to sacrifice in the fight against Galamsey. Say production will come down. It means that exports will reduce. And then also the issue of employment. Because employment in the Enankodani Bibri, Galamsey. Into Okotia Galamsey, a lot of the young people who currently are surviving with Galamsey would also get unemployed. Into those are two consequences.
Yaba, Omo Mochi Omo Galamsey no, Omo Tu Omo, Yabama Omo Amnesty, no more Saba. Lojidi say, Emrebia Omo Fomie, Omo Enu Omo Ho. Enti Yebe Yi Omo, Yeba, Omo Mochi Omo Galamsey no, Omo Tu Omo, Yebema Omo Amnesty, no more Saba. Yeba. Omo Mochi Omo Galamsey no, Omo Tu Omo, Yabema Omo Amnesty, no more Saba.
Seventy said, NDC for Ababemu, Nase, one more egg to me fighting Galamsey and ancestor na illegal mine in the Egushua, Ekoshua. I know definitely they are not really going to do something in as much as one more chese, one more home, but see a man penny in opposition telling Ghanaians say nyame ya dom na so ono na ba power definitely ade just say NPP abai eche wona ye che wo mu nyina no they are going to build them, they are going to free them. Me wakasa asem we no makwa akoto aba de amawa. Do you expect to say what ba abem awie no obepa me ameko na rodan ko ekufa the video ye boy earlier on osisu ka say ebra no ono na decide say what the nedwuma kura to ho no ma fighting Galamsey no na NDC amanyokuo no so ene na ma wo mu yes enunti na mesre say yemfa politics entonche whatever that has happened in the past the NDC for kan ye in the past the NPP for ye in the past the NDC for ba abemu na no ade ya wo mo ye kra no yemfa bibia entonche na ye start bibia afresh na ye try a possible best say ye betimi a fighting Galamsey insuo ni say na ye saase say na ye nya bibia ndonjo ni ye kokran nsuo afiri obi memu a empanifo de omo betumi o me ameti he mi ntumi kofi ati we want to be nkransuo afiri obi memu nnom mebra ye onso ye oduro ono so onye sika mfa nkransuo mfa afiri obi memu. So let's put politics aside and then fight against Galamsey ebeboa me na won so a wo hwe dwumedie no won so aboa ye papa memra no enya ya bia ene sa kofi me ma 2 minutes neja mama oduro so 2 minutes neja ya so dwumedie ne so ma mentie we
de metimi aka nyina ne se alice ba en ye bo ehomodin pa isan se na nado so de na komia to so e wo Galamsey ho no o make sure so the LI 2462 the buy nyame boa 14th October ye the LI 252 ba asa ye be revoke sa akufado de no ya make sure say mining in forest area no ni na san man ne be de ye be twam ye san to so biem no masabo amane say ye the tracker ye do fencing and tracking perfect one sa excavator be no e be de uni o kra excavator abo manim na uni say uni license jai uni enkrata en ha ho the ababedu o man no want me amfa proper documentation ama aban bede aban beji na ye fa kwanyen so asa aboa say aban no e the cooperative mining e den eba responsible cooperative mining at least mon fan krata kwan so na ye ntu efamu agudie na ye wie ye make sure say kata emra ni nyina so yetimi ye ne kama say no aban be sa tra na ban mu na kwan mu no make sure say obi opeso tu efamu agudie bia no wo wie first one na ye be sa mo second one based on your performance. Okay. So what you say? Say be ahemfofo no ne community mu no obi aso be de ebenya esonfa so na nkon ba say obi tene ba bi ene wanya ne sika na ono ete ho na ye sense ase ye sai ensuo lorry kwan so any railway ne ye de ne ye sai no aban ebo no homodin bia Ghana ni bia emo aban no na enhyehyɛ papa ye de entimi enkoso medas.
Okay, Kofi Meda wasiye papa odo mamintie wonso
mini aba make us I was say in some make it say aban no talk good free galamsey on me evidence bia I think say me di videos ne ba mo bo ba akugu eja agu okay ba akwa President John Mahama outlining importance of galamsey so mfa so a aban ni na enya en kama sele kama me time aka ni na kama betimi di about sa video ne nkwama me a en kama ni baji ye pa esa wo pese me de kira won so a video no wa hanum se o mampanyi gina wa o kire mu kwan a galamsey no oman ni so efa so enya so mfa so Eji say o catch am say make kasa without fat e me ya ye pa say o make his statement.
No, I didn't say we kasa without fat. I asked you say there what can do you have an evidence backing it? I cannot disrespect you that way say there what can I never said. I only said say there what can you have evidence backing it, and then you said say yes you have evidence. It was okay say what evidence no. I didn't go further about it.
Me da se pa and me evidence so dem dey akira mo pa say after say pon program no kula na bebo afa mukula na enke no kran kebe ma niji ye pa NDC for no so say kasa Ghana fu na so lembo ye den ke ye nya ya enka ye mfanya amanyosem na nka Ghana ye na ya kan ye ho abom na ye na ya sole etia galamsey no na nso so no semi amisi yi me soa me ho ekogina Central Region say hey munja galamsey ni tu a wan hwe bebu makume yeah o mampanyin na wotumi ono no ekere se empu no okasa enchia enti se okasa ye na yemboa na yentu galamsey ye dia ne se ye dia no begum na ye bo omo chi se de omo ye nanyen wa bla omo ankasa no munim se de omo ye nanyen nwina na eduru no ehia force wase ye de force epiom no mu jai de omo ye no na se school kra na e betia mo omo akire omo kwan ye fa so tu galamsey no papa na enka ebeboa asen se omo kase yenjai se yenya say ye de ho ye na manyosem ne ade no ni na faso bia ni.
Okay, yebsia hana brema kwan na ensama ndede ye de beso mu se showdown jumedi ye de nyina beba na wie ye Kofi Bediako eye NDC amanyoko no communication team members aso na Odro Kelvin akwesi wono so eye Tescon KNUST communication team member madam nyina sese ne meso nsa Ephraim no mo beka me ho eja ya twetwe nkomo e de afa galamsey minim se mo wonsem bebre na kesa se Kofi se ebsia bebi abeti we timi sam de ehye de boa kasa na so yesi dudu ekunwa ye ntena so enche enen so ne ye post no eto so Brian Champion 8%, Dr. Yeweduchum 3%, Dr. Bawumia 8%, Kennedy Akumpreko ohini AGYAPONG 82%, enipa eto aba na ndede no eye 42 na akọ comment section na senso dia Emilia I see you they said the daddy day na be support me Nyankopon ensure ye papa mo so adani day nyina mo jebre ehwe nsempa na yas wo me de be so mo Nyankopon ensure mo nyina ye papa se mo daje mo bando wani ade nyina no eya na mo sei ni nyina no ewo me so Nyankopon enkoso a ensure mo na Mamida production team ni nyina ase hana ATP ne nsano adwuma ena busu etwegu ye na no communicators abetena ha nyina no hana ATP nsano adwuma no saso ena camera ene MCR so eye kojo yebua ne beba ba kopa wada yemu na se shonko so enko informal executive producer Mr. Daniel yebua mi aso amitire dwumedi yebeso mu midi ene nana yesa onyame adoma achina exactly 2 p.m. mesa so aba beji medwa na de ekoso o man Ghana no mere ho nsensem nyina no aba beso mo till then stay safe yebesan so edi hia.